IShowSpeed has reached a level of success where he constantly does crazier and crazier things. He is literally on top of streaming globally. This guy is literally suffering from success, appearing in commercials and even being in the WWE and other worldwide events. And he's not slowing down at all. This guy constantly tries to top himself with more insane content and just stunts. And of course, the point that social media is at, where everything is optimized to keep viewers hooked and people are generating content with AI that sets the bar for shock value even higher, it only makes sense the biggest streamer in the world will constantly try to outdo himself every stream. Same applies to Mr. Beast, where people say Mr. Beast has Mr. Beastified or Mr. Beastification of YouTube, that whole conversation. It's simply a conversation about an entertainment space where creators constantly have to do crazier and wilder stunts to keep viewers hooked, because each time they're trying to outdo the level of shock value that they had set previously. And while this may help you sustain your large massive viewership and expand your reach, IShowSpeed has recently been in a situation where we've been shown the dark side of this continuous climb of shock value. I mean, first off, the goal that this guy had for his recent streams was already ridiculously ambitious. He was trying to stream being in multiple countries during 24 hours. That's a multiple country stream during 24 hours. He was going to be streaming from different various countries all during 24 hours. The logistics of that already sounds extremely exhausting. And of course, streaming content has become a competition of who can do the craziest thing and who can get the craziest clip. Social media rewards extremes now. And even with that ambitious goal, IShowSpeed was still pushing himself during this long 24-hour stream. Not only physically exerting himself to the point where he would faint, but also knowingly putting himself in situations where he could possibly literally get killed, like die. The first clip that went viral from this Caribbean tour of streaming that he's on is the one where he hangs half of his body outside a moving bus. And the bus is moving fast. He puts himself at risk of getting his head hit by a street light or a car. And there's also a brief moment where he almost gets hit by a van that is passing by.
Snipe Surfers Cafe.
Ask Taylor if he sees the feed.
You should have threw. Oh, almost hit my head. That would have been.
And what's crazy is that while he's doing this, he also acknowledges the danger of it.
Yeah, I know, bro. I'm about to hit my head.
I think you should get in.
Oh, I would have hit my head. Oh, I would have hit my head.
Get in. Just get in, please. Hey, man.
Hereditary, bro. It was this girl. She got like a peanut allergy. She put her head out the window. She put her head out the window and said, "Huh." And that was it for her. That's true shit. Be careful. So I am a professional streamer. I am a professional stunter. I know what to do and I know what not to. But I appreciate y'all. I appreciate y'all concern though. I train for this every single day of my life for this.
I mean, first off, why is he willingly ignoring obvious health and safety risks? And two, why doesn't anyone on his team help him and tell him to slow down? The chat seems to be warning him, and that doesn't cut it, so maybe one of the people from his crew telling him would help him get out of the risky situations he's putting himself in knowingly. Now, a big part of Speed's online image is that he is athletic and he does crazy physical stunts. I mean, the guy's signature is literally going to different places around the world and doing a backflip. IShowSpeed has built his brand on being energetic, athletic, and basically unstoppable, so his audience expects him to always be like on, and slowing down would hurt that image. So during this multi-country stream in the Barbados, there came a moment where Speed was just completely exhausted. You could see it on his face. All the running, dancing, and physical exertion just to keep the viewers entertained had caught up to him. And during this moment, even though he was fighting it, in the clip you will see his body just gave out and he fainted. And you'd think when this happened they'd probably end the stream, but the stream only got paused. And you will not believe it when I tell you this guy came back and literally did 100 push-ups just to prove to himself that he can push himself and continue doing this.
How we go up? My fault. Chat. I'm good. I don't want to get y'all worried. I just got a little weak. My body is just being weird right now. And I'm sorry for collapsing like that on stream. I'm perfectly fine. I don't want to worry y'all. I got to close out the stream, chat. I love y'all so much. Chat, I love y'all. I don't want to worry y'all. We good, baby. Let's keep going, chat. Don't worry about nothing. Come on, bro. Let's go, bro. Let's get right, chat. Let's go.
Sure you're good?
Yeah, I'm good.
What's your wife? Just give him space. Everybody give him space, please.
Just relax.
You need space. That's what you need.
We good.
You know, crowded is too much.
We good.
And even moments after this, he was literally on the verge of collapse.
Man, we did it.
You don't run. Yo, hey, formation. Hey, Quan, formation. Yo. Hey, Leo, formation. Car.
I mean, the only thing I see from this is that IShowSpeed's content isn't just chaotic and fun anymore, but it's becoming physically reckless. He literally willingly ignored obvious health/safety warnings, even when his body was given out, like he was shutting down. He said it himself.
As much as I'm gonna be honest, bro, my body kind of shutting down, but I gotta make it 5 countries, bro.
And he's treating these dangerous moments like part of entertainment. He genuinely needs help. His team, security, or literally anyone from the crew barely stepped in to tell him to stop. And on one hand, yes, it's true, you need to prioritize health and safety, but like I said, the internet is at a point where you constantly have to outdo things that you did and constantly have to produce shock value and dopamine spikes to keep viewers entertained. And especially when you are at the top of streaming, when you are the #1 streamer in the world, you will constantly want to elevate. I mean, that's how you get to that point in the first place. On the other hand, like, I get it. A lot of people will call it ego over logic that he literally did 100 push-ups after collapsing, but these people themselves are not in the shoes of IShowSpeed being the #1 streamer in the world. In order to get to the point that he's at currently, he had to have this mindset of constantly pushing himself. And that's good and keeps you thriving, but at the same time, it can be highly dangerous. I'm not saying there's not any ego involved. The guy is literally on top of the world in terms of streaming and popularity even. So he will definitely feel like he's a little bit invincible and can do things that are clearly risky. But at the same time, you need to understand this is the biggest streamer in the world we're talking about. In order to operate on that level, you will constantly want to do crazier and wilder things and constantly want to be elevating. And of course, you can do that, but you could do it in a safer way too. Some of the stunts that he does don't even have much rewards besides shock value. It's less good content and more like, I need to prove I can do this. And when you're in that mindset of constantly elevating, you can kind of become trapped and conflicted. I feel like Speed is trapped because if he tones it down, he may think that the fans might get bored or things may become stale. If he keeps pulling off virality off of dangerous moments like this, where virality is not coming from necessarily entertaining moments, but him basically just putting himself in riskier and increasingly dangerous situations. This lifestyle is clearly not sustainable. He's only 21 and already collapsing on stream. The constant physical overexertion, plus the travel, plus the dangerous stunts are just long-term health risk. If this keeps escalating and no one really tells Speed to be more cautious of safety, something seriously bad could happen. So yeah, it's definitely sad, and I honestly love IShowSpeed, like he's one of my favorite streamers, so I hope he does become more careful in the following streams, obviously without losing the fire of constantly trying to elevate and make more entertaining content. But yeah, that's it.